So now that you have a farm, most farmers don't realize that they get into farming because they want to grow food, they want to be a farmer, they want to provide for their community. They don't realize you now have a marketing business. Your job as a farmer, as a business owner, is to grow your farm business and to make sales. That's the only thing that's going to keep you farming, keep your farm alive. It doesn't matter how good your website is, doesn't matter how good your products are. If you don't have regular customers coming in, knowing about you, learning about you, and buying your products, it doesn't do you any good. So there's essentially three things that you need to do. One is you're going to be working through the Farm Profit Accelerator course, going through these modules and these videos. But aside from that, the other thing you're going to be doing in your farm business is you want to be posting on social media every day. Okay. You also want to, the other thing you want to do is you want to write an email once a week to your email list. When do you start this? You start it right now. When do you stop doing this? Never. You're going to do this forever. And the reason being is what you're doing, the goal here is when you're posting on social media is to one, get new subscribers, email subscribers, or new fans and followers, but also nurture the existing fans and followers you have. In the next section on the Daily Live 5, I'll talk more detail about what to post and how to do this. But just to give you a brief overview, here's my online sales. I wasn't doing social media very seriously, just kind of here and there. I was sending people to my online store. I only did about $3,000 in sales in our online store over the period of about 12 months. It's pretty terrible. The new way, once we started doing the subscription model and I started driving traffic to it, we did about $30,000 in 5 days. So this new method of recurring revenue is the way to go. And just to kind of take this home, the high level overview, this is a customer funnel. This is kind of the goal. Not everybody follows this to a T, but this is kind of the goal, what we're shooting for here. Everything starts with social media, right? This is where everything starts in online marketing. And the goal is to, just get a follower, get somebody to see what you're doing and follow you. You're also going to be nurturing existing followers. They're going to learn more about what you do and why you do it and learn about your products and your methods and that sort of thing. Once they become a follower, we'll build out a landing page. We'll build out your giveaway funnel, your unlimited customers funnel. We'll be sending them to that landing page to make them an email subscriber. When they're on your email list, you're going to send them through email marketing. They become a fan, right? They're going to learn more about what you do, why you do it, what kind of products you have. You're probably going to send them a link to your website, or they learn more about your pricing and your items and this sort of thing. And hopefully they become a buyer, right? But this is where 99% of online sales stop. Online stores, Shopify, whatever you name it, they all stop here. And they don't understand why online marketing doesn't work. And it's because it takes 100 visits to your website to get one purchase, typically. That's a typical conversion rate, 1%. So you have to be making an awful lot of social media posts, an awful lot of advertising, an awful lot of emails just to get 100 people to go to your website to get one purchase. And if you're doing paid advertising, that might cost you several $100s to get one purchase of a $50 product, right? It doesn't work. This works really well for the beef producers because they can sell a $3,000 side of beef. So if it costs them a couple $100s to get that one purchase, not a big deal, right? But this doesn't work for most farm products if you're selling it by the cut, or you're selling pork, or you're selling chicken, for $50. It doesn't work. So the next piece is, it's great to get a buyer, but we want to make them a repeat buyer. So we do that through our subscription offer, which we set up for you. And this is where you see all the money come in. But again, everything starts with social media. This is where traffic, eyeballs for your farm start. If you don't have this nailed down, if you can't get this figured out, if you refuse to do it, everything else is pointless. Doesn't matter how good your website is, how good your products are. No one knows about it. Your farm will disappear. So the goal is to get more followers, new people to learn about who you are, what you do, and also nurture your existing followers. Give them value. Tell them about how good your products are, the flavor, the quality, why you do what you do, these sorts of things, okay? We want to collect emails. We want to turn followers into email subscribers. We do that through a call to action or a link that goes to a landing page where you collect their email. And the goal is really to get customers that know, like, and trust you. you're going to do this with Facebook and Instagram. Most of our engagement comes from Instagram. So you need to have a professional Facebook page and a professional Instagram page and have those two linked together. Instagram works better. You get far more engagement, far more customers from Instagram than Facebook. You want to give value, so talk about what you do, talk about your food, talk about recipes, and then ask for a call to action. Ask for them to follow you. Don't send them to your online store because, again, conversion rates are very low, 1%. But you can ask them to follow you. You can ask them to share this post. You can ask them to join your email list. You can ask them to click here to get a $10 off coupon. These are better options than sending them to your online store to ask for a sale. Okay. Again, I'm not going to go further much into this right now. We'll talk more about what to post and how to post it. I do want to talk about real quick how to do email. So if you go into your account in the 10X Farm marketing app, email is set up two ways. So you have campaigns and you have templates. Templates are pre-written emails, which you can go in here and you can edit. You've probably seen these. Campaigns a one-off email. And so this is just something you want to send an email to your list once a week. So if you create a campaign, you can base your campaign off an existing template. So let's say I want to use this welcome email template because I've already edited it and put my logos in, put my pictures in and everything. So hopefully I've already put my logo in, my pictures, I put my website link in, put my photo in there, and I've updated my social media links here. So I don't have to do that all over again, right? I can use this instead of starting from scratch. I go in here, write my email, blah, blah, blah. What you want to do next is you want to save it. You want to send yourself a test email. So just put in the email address in here, send it to yourself. Make sure you update the email subject line here. And that way you can check and make sure everything looks properly. Make sure all the links work. Click the links, make sure they work. Make sure the formatting looks good. Send yourself an email, check it first. The other thing you can do here is A/B testing. So this is pretty cool. Click on this little icon, hit enable A/B test. You can test different subject lines or different content in your email. Subject line is the best thing to do. We usually like to test this for 8 hours is a good time frame, 2 variations. And so what you can do here is you can put subject line 1 because open rate of your email has 90% of it has to do with the subject line. So you can say, hey, free gift versus check this out, right? And try 2 different subject lines, send it to 25% of your audience. It'll test for 8 hours. Whichever one has the better open rate, it'll send the winning variation to the rest 50% of your audience, okay? And you can judge the winning criteria on open rate or click rate. And so that's just a cool feature to test your subject lines. Then you're gonna hit send. Okay. It's gonna ask you what email you want to use. Usually your user email, whatever you have set up is fine. And your location, name, or email, but you can change these if you want. You've got your subject lines here. If you're A/B testing, or if you're not A/B testing, make sure you change your subject line. And you can choose to send this to all contacts. You click this, or you can send to a smart list, or you can send contacts that only have a certain tag. It's up to you. So you can create a smart list of people that are just purchasers. If you want to send this to just the purchasers, for example, or people that are tagged purchaser. Don't worry about UTM tracking or adding tags. I wouldn't worry about those two things. And then you can send this now, or you can choose to schedule it in the future, right? And then hit review and schedule. This makes it real easy to send your email. You sit down for 30, 45 minutes, knock out your email. You can allot 2 hours of time to do all of your social media for the entire week, and you can schedule your social media out for the entire week. That's what I do. And you're done in 2 hours. You don't have to worry about social media for the entire week, and you post it every day for a week using this app. And so we'll tell you more about how to do that in a future video. But I hope this was helpful. This gets you on the right track. But you want to be doing these things, posting on social media every day, writing email once a week forever.